This is Irontrader and TGIF. Now, this week here, we just had a lot of really good trades here, especially in the crude oil. I mean, long, short, natural gas, long, short here, and all the other stuff, the TQQs, the Teslas, the Amazons, the NVIDIAs, just a really good week of trading here. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, before we get started here, we had the OPEC meeting here yesterday, and realistically, it was kind of a cluster. Now, Saudi Arabia, they're going to extend their voluntary cuts till the spring, okay? And then they actually going to have the rest of the group create another 1.1 million barrels. So they're going to try to cut 2.1 million barrels per day here starting in January and go through spring and then see what the market, dictates here by the time spring comes. The problem I see with that is this is a voluntary situation. And a lot of them like to cheat a little bit here. So we got to see how that exactly going to shake out. And it's not just me thinking all I got to do is look at the price of oil. You can see where she just came off hard. Okay, so just keep that in mind here that they are going to do the cuts here. The question is, will they be able to stick to those cuts there, or is there going to be a little bit of hokey pokey going on in the center there? Okay, here's what we have. Daily chart. Let me just big this up here a little bit. Okay, so what you have is you still have this downtrend going on. Okay, you can see how the 21-day is on the downslide. Your 50-day is on the downslide. And your 8-day here, well, she's just kind of going back and forth trying to follow. Okay, so yesterday what we had here, if you look at the top of this candle here, it was 79.60. And I pointed out this candle here. This is the topping tail, 79.77. So when you draw the line across, that was your resistance, and see what a beautiful double top it made yesterday. Okay, so now we got a good trading range here. Okay, so look at the top of this candle right here. This is 79.77. And then what you want to do is look to the bottom of this candle here. This is that 74.91 that I've been pointing out. Now you can see how it right across here, it just held support. So now that's your trading range. 74.91 on the bottom. And then what we have is 79.77 on the top here. Okay, real nice trading range. Okay, so let's look at the downside first. Now, if that trading range is lost here, so downside support was we're looking here, is you're going to look here at this 75.05. That was yesterday's low. And then we have this 74.91. Very key level here. Now, if that is lost here, then we come down here, 74.64. Then we have this candle here at 74.06. And then we come down to this candle right here at 73.79. And then right here you have 72.91. And then 72.37 is going to be your retest. Now, if that retest here is held, then that's a nice scalping opportunity to go higher. If that is lost, then we come over here to this 200 SMA here. You're looking at 70.28. Okay, very nice level because you can see how many times it held. Now, again, on a closing basis, that's the key. Now, it spiked down, but for the week, it closed back up here. But again, if that's lost here, then you can come down to this candle here. You're looking at 65.38. Right here, you're looking at 64.36. And then your big retest here is 63.64. But this is all dependent on if two things. This 72.37 is lost and this 200-day is lost here. Okay, that is going to be very critical here. Then you could retest that. But right now, what you want to do here is you want to watch this 74.91. That is going to be crucial. That is the bottom of your trading range here. And the top of your trading range here is that 79.77. Now, on the upside, see, this is why I look at this 8 SMA. See where it went today? Right into that 8 SMA. Okay, so on your resistance level here, you want to watch this 76.33. Very key. If you can get above that, then you can go to this 77.17. That's your 21 SMA here. And then we could hit this, what is this here? Oh yeah, 78.11. That is going to be your 200-day. Now again, if you can get above that, then we have your 50-day sitting right above that at 78.29. And then again, if you can close above that, then what we do is we just start following these candles. Okay, so you got 78.77, and then we look at this candle here, yesterday's. at 79.60. And then we look at this candle, 79.77. That's going to be very, very crucial candle right there, because that is going to be your trading range now. Again, if you can get above, then we look at that 80.10. You look to the top of this candle here. This is that 81.05. And then we can come over here to your 82.52. That's your 100-day. And then we have your 82.61, your 50 SMA here. Okay. But right now here, we don't worry about that. But I like to point it out to you just in case it happens to rally up, and that would be the target. But right now, we just want to do this trading range here. Okay. This is what you want to focus on, that 79.77 on the top and that 74.91 on the bottom. That is key, okay? But again, to do that on the upside, you have this 8 SMA, this 21 SMA, this 200 SMA, this 50 SMA here, okay? Now, that has to be on a closing basis, because we've seen what it did yesterday on the intraday, and it did mean absolutely nothing, okay? It shot up, good for trading, but it came right back on down again, okay? So your RSI here, that could go either way here. Your MACD is still bullish. Your green is above your red here, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Now, your MACD on your weekly here, that's still bearish here. Your green is below your red here, and it needs to curl up here for this to go higher here, okay? So these are all the very, very key numbers here, but basically right now, just watch the trading range. Right there's your top. Right there's your bottom. Okay, if that bottom's lost, we know where it's going. If the top is lost, then we know where it's going. All right, let's take a look here at natty gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly. Now, you can really see here, let me just bigger this up a little bit. All right, not really anything going on. You got basically sideways action. See how important this 8 SMA is here? Okay, where are you? Right into it, down. Right into it, down. Right into it today, and down. Okay, so bottom line, you need to close above this. This is the key. Okay, so that's your resistance level right there, 2.82. Very, very critical. If you can get above here, then your next level here is going to be 2.86. Okay, which lines up very, very nicely here with the roughly 86 here on your 21-day. That is going to be key on your upside. Your 8-day, your 100-day. If you can get above, we follow the candles. 2.92, 2.95, 2.99, and then we have your 21-day at 3.02. If you can get above, then we come up to your 50-day, 3.06. Now, look at this 21-day, absolute waterfall. 8-day, waterfall. Okay, so the price needs to get above, but even if it gets above, this 3.02 is going to be very, very strong resistance. Okay, if you can get, then you can go to the 50-day. But the key is all going to hinge on the upside on the 8, this 100-day, on the upside, and this 21-day, which all follows very, very nicely. Downside, you got this 2.76 level here. Very, very crucial level here. See the 50-day? So far, it's holding it 2.76. If that's lost, you're going to retest this 2.70. That is your target. If that's lost, you're going to come right here, 262, your 200-day. That is going to be your target. Okay, so RSI, could go either way here. Still bearish. Your green is below your red here now. It looks like it wants to curl up here, but you know that can go sideways for a long time. So right now we just have sideways action here, 5 days in a row. Okay, so bottom line is this: watch this 2.76, this 50 SMA. If that's lost, you're going to retest 2.7. If that's lost, you come to 2.6. Right here, upside 2.82, very simple. Okay, 2.86. That is going to be strong resistance. If you can get above your big target, 3.02, 3.06. Very, very simple. Now, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of scalping here today. I was trading UNG at 15,000 shares. I'd probably cut that back down to anywhere from 5 to 10,000 shares if I get an opportunity. KOLD here is a good scalper. I'm going to see how this is all going to shake out here today because we have a couple of indecision candles going on right here. So we got to see how it is. But on Friday, don't take no big risk on Friday. Okay. There's always, another day on Monday to start the week. So always think about that. Just prepare there. If you can make some small scalps, make some easy money. That's fine here. But there's a lot of good trades out there. All right. I'll have more for you on the crude oil and natural gas here after the pit close today at 2:30. Thanks for watching.